Hello everyone and welcome to this healing color card reading. Today I have chosen 3 different kinds of fruit for you, so go ahead and make your personal choice either from the colors of the cards or from the fruit or from perhaps even the numbers on each card. And also remember to read the numbers that are coming up during the reading on the other cards that I have pulled for you for each reading, because that would be a personal message just for you. So the first card we have is Peach, card number 19, saying inhale a breath of life. Card number 2 is Watermelon. Card number 3, have fun with your inner child. And the last one to come out over here is Cherry, card number 9, live an extraordinary life. So maybe you want to pause the video for a couple of minutes or a few seconds before you feel ready to move on. And I will just begin by reading the first card over here, the peach colored card. Enjoy! So hello to those of you who have chosen Peach, card number 19, saying inhale a breath of life. So let's have a look at the cards that are coming out for you. Now the first card is talking about that right now you are very much protected. So it can be from your spirit guides, your archangels, beings from other worlds, whomever you may regard or whatever you may regard as your personal protection. Of course, it can also be specific persons in this life of yours, your personal life. So however that resonates, but something is telling me that you are moving on your path of life, or you're working on your life purpose, and you are in a situation where you need some kind of protection to move on. And this could also talk about doing something that takes a lot of courage for you, however that may be. But with the peach color here, we are also in the sacral chakra, and that's when we are being creative, that's when we are manifesting. So something that you are manifesting or creating right now in your life takes some kind of protection. So maybe you want to protect maybe a project that you're doing right now. Of course, it can also be a specific person in your life. So let's have a look at the tarot to see what's coming out for you. And here we have card number 16, the Tower. Now, the Tower is talking about that you are coming out of old patterns, traditions, way of thinking, maybe ways of believing, ways of working, the way you regard normal stuff like work or hobbies. You are definitely coming out of that. So that seems to be a major energy right now in your life somehow. And alongside with the Tower, we have Ace of Cups coming out. Now the Ace of Cups is marking a new kind of beginning for you emotionally. Here we are in our emotional body, we are in our spiritual body. Here we are very sensitive, and here we also are working with our psychic abilities. So Ace of Cups is marking some kind of happiness coming into your life, actually, in that realm of your life. So the project you may be working on could be something that means a lot for you on an emotional level. Perhaps you are even working with emotions through some kind of therapy where you are a professional, or maybe you are in therapy right now working on your emotions. But definitely you are coming out of your Tower here. You are coming into a new beginning of that. So for some of you, you have been through a very hard time, which is why you now need some extra protection, because you're coming out of a pattern here, or of old traditions, something that means a lot for you on an emotional level, Perhaps it's got to do with your belief systems. Perhaps it's got to do with your way of being sensitive and perhaps not so well understood in your social environment, however it resonates for you. But you are definitely coming out here. And let's have a look at the trees here, because this is like a tree that is very fertile. It's like a round tree, whereas this tree down here in the card, where we have the tower, the tree is more tall, and it seems perhaps a little bit stronger, but it has its eye on the goal. It's like with the thunder here coming down, you have been sitting in your tower and really focusing on, what is my goal? Where is this going to lead me? And boom, you are out there. You are on your way of a new beginning. So the next card that is coming out for you is card number 21, family room. Okay, so of course immediately this is making me think about that you may have some kind of family turmoil going on right now, or it could be someone that you are regarding as family. As the peach card says, inhale a breath of life. It's like a new beginning of happiness is coming up for you, where you just need to take a deep breath, okay, and remind yourself that you are allowed to be here as well. So you are definitely coming out of some kind of emotional instability here, where you perhaps there really hasn't been a family for you, because we can see how this card is, there are no people in the picture. There is fire here and the coffee is on, but there are no people, there are no persons there. So maybe you felt left alone, and this could mean that you are coming out of some kind of old tradition, family tradition, or an old way of thinking that has been running in your family, or a belief system that has been running in your family. Again, I feel, of course, very strongly that this is drawn to your family, but remember that family is really where we feel that we are being seen and heard. So there could be a new beginning with your blood lineage family, but this is telling me that maybe you have kept the fire going here and you have been waiting with the coffee. I'm sorry, this card is just, again, there's something in your family room that just won't settle here, okay? We'll just separate it over here, okay? So maybe you have been there waiting for someone to show up, but no one has really shown up yet. So let's have a look at who's coming in to assist you here, or someone whom you can, where you feel you resonate with. Card number 16, the Pleiadians, unconditional love, excitement and laughter. Yes, that is really what you are looking for. Maybe that's what you've been waiting for, but no one showed up. So right now you need to remember yourself to take a breath of life, to remind you that you are also here, that you also deserve to be loved, and that life is about to be excited. It's about to be, it's also about excitement. It's also about to allow yourself to feel happy and glad. So remember to laugh. Even sometimes when you feel that there's nothing much to laugh about, do it anyway. Sometimes when we just begin to smile on a very bad day, all of a sudden we feel a lot better just by putting that smile on our faces. So you definitely had the help from the Pleiadians. So maybe that is one of your guardian angels or beings coming in, where you feel that you resonate with them because you got the love. Okay, this is talking about Hadarian energy, codependency and boundaries. So you also need to put your boundaries up here, because we can see here with these faces over here, the eyes are closed, and over here there's a face where the eyes are open. So you really need to open your eyes and see yourself and love yourself. Then other people will also begin to love you. Okay, you have got so much love, and you feel that you have been burned off somehow, where you've been waiting and waiting and waiting, and now there are happy new beginnings, whether it is with your blood lineage family or someone new coming into your life where you can start to regard them as family because they remind you of the emotions that used to run in your family. Okay, because you really got the love. You know what love is about. You definitely do. Okay. Then we have the next card. It's ethical awareness. Now this is about keeping the balance in your life. Okay. So this could also be a reference to Libra energy in the astrology, or maybe the Aquarian energies. So however those two zodiac signs resonate with you, maybe you want to go and check out your natal chart to see where you have these energies in your chart, in which life areas, because that will tell you specifically where these energies are going on right now. Maybe for some of you, this is just about connecting to higher cosmic laws, you know, talking about what is fair. Has this been fair? What is the ethics in this? And you will definitely become more aware, as we saw it with the card before, with the face where the eyes were open. You are definitely becoming more aware of what is fair and how you ought to be treated. Now a little advice card is coming in here. And we have this card coming out with the roses and the cherries. This card is talking about sense of blossom, natural skills, and being sensitive, fragile, and juicy. So I feel that with the light here in this peach card, there is definitely something coming in where you are much more aware of that you are sensitive, that you are fragile, but that you are also juicy. You also have something to give to the world, to bring to the world. And you start now to smell the roses once again. You are starting to inhale that breath of life once again. So let's put this card up here to remind you that you are definitely coming back into blossom. You are becoming much more aware of what is fair, and to move on in a happy new emotional direction. So I'm wishing you all the best out there. I hope you've been inspired, and I wish you a lot of love in this new emotional beginning of your life. Thank you so much for watching. Take much care out there, and bye for now. And welcome to those of you who have chosen watermelon. So let's have a look at the cards that are coming out for you guys. And the first card to come out is this power card. Wow, what a beautiful beginning here. So this is, I feel, a direct reference to this watermelon card, talking about you having fun with your inner child, that there is some kind of ignition of your inner child, a lot of power coming in right now. So with the kind of red color over here, we are working with the deepest energies of ourselves, of where we are being ignited here, and at a very grounding chakra energy here. So there is something here where you are really being ignited. And let's have a look at the other card that's coming out with power. And that is wisdom. Yes. So here it's like your water in your body that holds our wisdom. We all consist of 80% of water. So our wisdom, the wisdom is running in our water. So your waters are being ignited here. Old wisdom is coming up for you here, where you're diving deeper. More knowledge is coming into your awareness. And since we're in the water element here, it could be talking about your spirituality, or using your psychic abilities, maybe even your emotions if you're clear feeling or clear sentience. So that's definitely something that is waking up within you. So this is really deep. This is really connecting you with your inner child and your deepest inner creativity. So let's have a look at tarot cards and see what's coming out here. And here we have card number 10. So this is a reference to our destiny, karma, timelines meeting up. this is a reference also to the planet Saturn. So this could really talk about, you know, this is the Wheel of Fortune. Things are beginning to move in your direction right now. So all this wisdom coming up to the surface within you is going to do a lot of good for you, because this is your destiny, okay? Maybe you've been doing this before in a prior lifetime, and now you're coming into the remembrance of that. Now, the card that is coming out alongside with card number 10 is Mother of Wands. So here we are really coming into trusting ourselves, being more cordial with ourselves. This is where we're showing up as being our own best friend, okay? Here we're in the fire element, and we are, this is also a reference to our relationships, our physical body, and how we are going about creativity in our lives in general. So this is talking about the inner force energy that we are bringing with us around in different areas of our lives. So there is something here where you're guarding something that is very important to you, and that is also something karmic. Again, the fire element here is a reference back to our creativity. So again, back to your inner child, things being ignited here. And let's have a look at the next card that is coming out. Here we have card number 21. Now this card I also pulled for the first reading for the peach card. So maybe you want to go and have a look at that reading as well, if you didn't know if you were going to choose from peach or watermelon. But family room here is talking about that there is a fire going. Again, a reference back to the fire element, something being ignited. But this living room is empty. So maybe there is no one in your family room anymore, that you feel quite alone. So since we have the Mother of Wands down here, of course it's talk about that some of you maybe have lost your mother, or your mother haven't really been there for you when you were younger, something like that. But however it resonates with you on a personal level, but this is meant to happen. This is timelines coming up. There could be something over here where you feel left and abandoned, but where it is really about a past life. You have been doing this before, and now it's showing up to ignite some kind of wisdom within you, where you're going deeper in your emotions, you are diving deeper in your own spirituality. So this is meant to keep you awake, okay? So let's have a look at the next cards to see what is coming in here for you to support you on your way. And here we have Merkaba, card number 33, talking about movement, long distance, travel, and excitement. So there is definitely something here where I feel that you're destined to maybe to travel somewhere, and just trust your journey and really be your own best friend. Do what you feel you have to do, okay? Because this could mean that you are moving to a different country, a different state, or something like that. But there is definitely coming something in here where you need movement. And this could also be an inner journey, perhaps in the emotional body over here. The next card that is coming out for you is card number 32, Kabbalah Tree of Life. Integration, life lessons, emanation. Yes, so you are integrating something that you have lived out before. This is a life lesson you are going through. This is really deep, and this could mean that you actually have to move to a different part of the country, maybe, that this is leading you in completely new direction, whatever your family situation may be. But I definitely feel very strongly that it has got to do with that. And the next card coming out for you is card number 5, Anunnaki. This is talking about controlling, drama, and conflict of interest. Yes, so maybe you have not seen this coming. Maybe you've never imagined that you're going to move ahead like you are doing right now. Maybe you've never imagined that. But even though, you know, we have the sun and we have the full moon over here, so there may be something coming up on a soul level here where you're saying, yeah, well, you know what? I feel I need to do that. But I know over here in my awareness so far that was not really part of the plan. That's not really what I felt like. But now my soul is showing me a different direction, and so you're choosing that. So you're definitely coming into, you know, the tree of life. You're building up again, but you need to move. And this is also calling for action through the Mother of Wands, which is about physical action within your relationships or your creative hobby, or how you're going about your physicality. What kind of nutrition are you taking in, and what kind of physical movement are you doing for your body? What kind of sports perhaps, or different kind of exercise. So let's have a couple of cards here. Just remember that all paths lead home, okay? This is talking about your inner authority, intuition, and turning your gaze within. So you are moving in these life lessons, okay? You're moving in the circle of life. You're moving in, this could also be a symbol of the tree of life. This is where you are moving about different situations in your life where you're learning to use your intuition, turning your gaze within, and becoming your own inner authority. And remember that no matter what path you choose from this, whether it is moving or it's far away or whatever it may mean for you, just remember that you will come home to yourself, okay? There can be different roads to the same point within ourselves, okay? It's just a matter of what we choose. So the card that is coming out with all paths lead home is this: jump in, Andromedan energy, adventure. Say yes to change. Yes, say yes to movement. Say yes to excitement. Just jump in, okay? And we can just see the feet of a person jumping in here. So jump in through that rabbit hole. You never know where you're going to end up. Don't be afraid to choose a path that you feel drawn to over here, that you feel drawn to, because it will make you wise, and you will always come home to yourself at the exact time, like the Saturn card was talking about. It's time now for you to move home, and the time is always now. So the next card coming out for you is this turn on switch. Yes, a reference to our third eye chakra, where we are opening up to our psychic abilities. Again, back to the power card and the wisdom card in the beginning of the reading. You need to turn on that switch, okay, and say yes to diving deeper into remembrance, since we're also in the water element with the wisdom card. Remembrance, past lives, emotions, and just memories. So there is something here where you need to turn on that switch, because that will open up a lot of creativity within you. Now, a little advice card coming out for you here. And this card I also pulled for the first card, Peach, the peach colored card. So again, look up that reading if you feel that there's something more you need to know here. But this is about the roses and the cherries, talking about the sense of blossom, about natural skills, about being sensitive, fragile, and juicy. So remember, again, juicy, right, with the watermelon here. I love it. It's beautiful that you are becoming more juicy about using your natural skills here in turning on this switch and going through your third eye to really open up to your psychic abilities. So just remember your natural skills, okay? And remember to also remember that being sensitive and fragile is really a gift, because that just means that you feel and see things, or feel things and see things that other people may not feel and see. So learn to appreciate that as well, okay? So this is what I had for you. For those of you who have chosen watermelon, I'm wishing you all the best out there. Remember your inner child. Remember the creativity you came into this world with. Stay juicy out there. Take great care of yourselves. Thank you for watching and listening, and bye for now. And hello to those of you who have chosen card number 9, Cherry. live an extraordinary life. And right away there is I hope that there's a lot of juicy stuff coming in here for you, because that's definitely what this card is talking about. So let's have a look at the first card that is coming out for you. This is talking about taking risks. Yes, fly higher. Dare something that you never, dare do something that you never dared before, okay? Really jumping into taking risks, because sometimes when we want to live an extraordinary life, we also need to do something extraordinary. The next card coming out is talking about relaxation, okay? So taking risks while you are just relaxing in your, this is a reference to our emotional body and our soul. Take it easy while you're taking risks. Just relax while you're doing it. Enjoy the ride, I feel this card is saying. Then the next card we have for you is the wolf here with purity. Yes, you are having this double vision on something. You are a very pure soul. You've been through a lot, and right now with the wolf, it's a symbol of that you are looking through things, situations, people with a clear sight. You know the truth. You know what's going on. No one is moving past you with lying or anything like that. So just enjoy the ride. You are on your path. Sometimes you may feel like a lone wolf, but that is you living an extraordinary life, not being like everyone else or choosing like everyone else. The next card is coming out here. I can just tell you right away, a lot of cards came out for you guys. Here we're talking about voyage. Again, we have the full moon here, and this is also about water. So maybe you're coming out of emotional clutter. I'm getting that something or someone has helped you lift you out of that. But again, it's been something deeply within your soul, deeply within your emotional body. And of course, you need to take deep dives like that if you are supposed to live an extraordinary life, because that is about having seen sides of life that many people do not see or do not live through. Now, the last card from this deck is about delight. Okay, so you are ending up in delight. You are being removed out of emotional turmoil and coming into delight, coming into the air element where you can start to fly high again. Let's have a look at the tarot that's coming out for you. And here we have the moon. Again, the moon, you guys have a lot about the moon. So that's about your soul, past lifetimes, your inner wild nature, shadow sides, habits in life. And the moon is really here to remind you of your dreams in your life, about the occult, to remember to look, to dive deeper, to start to remember, since the moon is also ruling in the 4th house of the zodiac with Cancerian energies. We are in the water element, so that is remembrance. Remember your dreams here. Remember what it was that you really wanted to. Maybe you wanted to take a journey, like the voyage card is saying. And the cards from the Minor Arcana that is coming out with the moon card are these two cards, Mother of Cups and Six of Wands. So here we're also in the water element and the fire element, calling for emotional insights, but also physical action on that. Because yes, again, I feel that you've been moving out of some kind of turmoil where that mother whale and some kind of mother maybe in your blood lineage who passed on have been helping you to lift you above obstacles in your relationships, or finding your creative side in life, or any kind of just moving around your inner life force within your physical body. So maybe you've had a hard time doing that, but that's definitely what's coming out here, that you are being lifted up. We have the butterfly for transformation and the swan here coming in the air element to lift you higher. The next card that is coming out for you is this card number 19, talking about coffin. So there is something here where you might have gotten some kind of help from a passed on loved one, or there is something in your life right now that you're burying. You're saying, okay, that was in the past, no more of that. Remember to release that, being thankful. Thank you for teaching me these kind of life lessons, but I have moved on now. I'm ready to move on. Like you have a clear sight of things now. You're walking into the truth. You're being lifted out of emotional turmoil. You're relaxed in your soul, while you are flying out there, not afraid to take risks. And remember that the eagle here is a symbol of spirit also. So you are close to divine energy here. I feel that there's something divine coming in to assist you here. And let's see who's coming in to assist you maybe. It could be the tall wives, but this is talking about uncertainty, distrust, and being guarded. So I feel more that you are coming out of this. So if you feel that these beings are showing up for you or have been showing up for you, they are there to remind you or to teach you that this is why you in life maybe you have felt uncertain or you are distrusting what's coming in for you right now, because it seems as if there's a lot of water in this reading. So there could be a lot of past lives energy coming up for you as well. So with the moon card from the tarot, really pay attention to, you know, past life energy. Something is coming up where you're responding to a situation in this lifetime, but you can't recognize why you're doing that. So maybe you want to go and look back and tune in with your past lives, because there could be some kind of energy there reminding you of why you are responding the way you are, because you have the cosmic heart, you have devotion, potency, and you're making your life a moving prayer, okay? So you really feel the heartbeat of the cosmos, okay, of the universe, of the galaxy, of the solar system. You are so much in tune with that. But it's like with the tall whites coming in, you feel some kind of uncertainty about this. Maybe you're not trusting it enough, you know, but you are here to live an extraordinary life, okay? And something is telling me that you have already been presented with quite beautiful opportunities to progress in your life, or that you soon will have opportunities like that. The next card that is coming in is this card, impression versus expression. Yes, remember that when you're flying high and you're beginning to take risks and you are stepping into your dreams and this extraordinary life where you start to see things very clearly, please remember to present that to the environment around you in a very loving way, because sometimes when we get these new insights, we forget to express it in a loving, kind way, because sometimes we get annoyed by people around us not seeing the same things as we do or feeling the same things as we do. So please, when you get all these new impressions from other worlds, from the cosmos, please remember to express it to your social environment in a very kind and gentle way. Just forgive people because they don't know. Now, a final advice card coming in for you guys is this card. Surprise! This is your extraordinary life you wanted. So this is talking about wealth, surprising income. It's talking about spending and balance, and also about holding back. So really need to find your balance when all these new exciting things are coming in for you and you're beginning to live your dreams. You're saying, oh my God, I'm so much spot on with everything. Money, accommodation, stuff, or situations or experiences are coming so easily to me. Things that I've always been dreaming about, and all of a sudden, boom, it's just here. So really live an extraordinary life. Remember, with the number 9, whatever it means for you on a personal level, go with that. But 9 are marking endings, and you are now jumping from one way of living your life into a whole different way, where you're taking risks. You are really being spot on with the beat of the cosmic heart, with the heart of the universe. You are coming out of obstacles because someone is really watching over you and assisting you out in this life. Oh my God, this is a beautiful reading. Please take some risks in your life. Beauty is waiting for you. Please live an extraordinary life whenever you see signs that it's showing up for you, okay? Great things are waiting out there for you. So I'm wishing you all the best out there. Take great care of yourselves. Thank you for watching and listening, and bye for now.